for this third national Zakat scheme, where the lecture in the program is divided to be the topic center on waqf and how waqf can combat poverty in the Muslim society. And this is a very good topic you have. Inshallah, because of the time, I will try to summarize what I have gathered on this very topic. I will let me talk on the concept of waqf. After that, I will move into the importance of waqf in Islam, following by the ruling, the conditions guiding the creation of waqf. Then lastly, I will move to the application and various types of waqf we have in Islam. And waqf is an Arabic language. Linguistically, when they said waqafa is from the roots of Arabic, that is to stop or restrain, prevent. That is what retain, the word waqf means in Arabic, to retain something, to let something retain, stand, not move, just stay in one area. That means waqafa, to stop. But what is this linguistical meaning of to prevent, to stop, to prevent? What do we prevent? What do we make to stop, to be in stagnant? Is wealth, property. So, for this wealth that we want to retain, for who? Devoting it to the way of Allah. The wealth you have, to make it stand for Allah. Then, when we go to the definition, according to Sharia scholar, I have two definitions here. The first one says, waqf in technical meaning is the confinement of private property, movable or immovable, from ownership and dedication of its useful fruits in perpetuity to the welfare of this society. Or in another word, waqf is a sustainable and ongoing charity, continuous charity, fund in the form of sadaqatu jariyah, which the one made voluntarily for the sake of Allah. So this is the meaning of waqf. So coming back to the importance, Alhamdulillah, our Chief Imam, National Chief Imam, during its welcome address, as making a kind of calling our attention what I want to say. That is the importance of the Zakat, Sadaqah, Waqf in the Muslim society. So we Muslims, especially our chairman and the likes of you, and other audience that were in this hall. Workful, as I said, from this definition, we will realize that is center on sadaqah. It just means sadaqah. But this sadaqah is another thing in nature. The nature of its own is different from the normal sadaqah we know. And the historical history of the workflow, we are going to see some narration from the lifetime of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But moving to the importance from the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in one verse, Surah Al-Baqarah, Man alladhi yuqridu Allaha qardan hasana fayudha'ifahu lahu ad'afan kathira wallahu yaqbidu wa yabsut wallahu yaqbidu wa yabsutu wa ilayhi turja'un. Man alladhi, can we see the way Allah made this system in a motivation way? Man alladhi, who is he? Yuqridu Allaha qardan hasana, that will lend Allah the best of his words. فَيُضَاعِفَهُ لَهُ أَضْعَافًا كَثِيرًا, so that he may multiply it for him in many times. وَاللَّهُ يَقْبِضُ وَيَبْسُطُ وَإِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. Allah is the one who withholds the wealth for certain people. وَيَبْسُطُ, and it will spread it for certain people. وَإِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ, unto him you will return. Another verse of the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Imran, لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. Allah said, you will never reach virtue, or you will never get al-birr. The good things, you will never get it. Allah is saying it. Hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun, except you spend from what you love from your work. Please, as a Muslim, even if you too, you are a needy, you are miskin, you are talika, you are a mercury, as a Muslim, don't let it be in your life that you will not spend for the sake of Allah, no matter how it's small. Even if you are the one, like those you people that will collect fund, you collect Zakat today from AL-HABIBIYYAH. You too, in your life, don't let it be that to leave this world, you will not spend something as Sadaqah for Allah. Because of this verse, Man lan tanalu al-birra hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbun. Allah is talking to all the Muslims. No matter how the level you are, you can spend from your own level. Because Allah make it categorically. You will never get al-birra from me. And according to Mufassirun, the scholar of Tafsir, they said al-birr here is al-jannah. That if you need al-jannah, no matter how, even if you are talika, you can spend 1 naira, you can spend 2 naira, you can spend 10 naira. 10 naira is not much for you, because you see one day somebody that is need of 10 naira, and you as a talika, you have 20 naira. You can remove 10 naira and give, or you have 100 naira. لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ. When this verse revealed to the prophet, some Sahaba, they came immediately, because anytime the verse revealed, the Sahaba, during the time of the prophet, they want to implement what the verse said. And even if it is the prophet that said one statement, calling them to act of ibadah, immediately the Sahaba, they started implement it. So when this verse revealed that لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ, one of the Sahaba came he was the first person to came to the prophet, Abu Talha. Abu Talha came that O Messenger of Allah, I heard what Allah said, that we not get al-birra, al-jannah. After 2 people, he now said, the best of my words that I have in Medina is Biru Rawha. Biru Hai is the word called Biru Hai, is the best of my words. I donated it for Allah, for the sake of it. I donated it. And the Prophet said, Walak Jannah. Al-Jannah is for you. Another Sahabi, a companion, another one came, that this is my best words I have. Zayd bin Haris, he came, that this horse is my best work that is used for jihad. I donate it for Allah. So that is how was Sahaba, they started coming one after the other. Because of this verse, that you will never get al-birra from him, from me, except you spend from your wife. So this is where, by this verse, our rich men and women in Islam, this is where they can buy al-Jannah. From this verse, today, I don't know, it's only our chairman I know. And they want to decide. So the two of you, I will see how you buy al-Jannah here today. That's another person at the back. Alhamdulillah. So how do we buy al-Jannah from this verse? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he came to Medina, the Sahaba, they demonstrated what we call solidarity. Solidarity, that is brotherhood, that we are together. They are not from the same house, but because of what the prophet taught them, inspired to them, they embrace it. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as he entered Medina, he gave some principle teaching of brother and sisterhood. From this, another a kind of work also came out from this in teaching of brotherhood. I will give us like one or two. When the Muhajirun, as we know, this the importance of work. When they came, the immigrants who migrated from Mecca to Medina, the Muslim, the environment changed. The immigrants, they don't like the water of Medina. Those who came from Mecca, they dislike the taste is not go with their own lifestyle, except one well in Medina, and this well is owned by a Jew, Yahudi. You know, the Jews, they are living in Medina at that time. One of them have a well that is water is taste very tasty. It's sweet. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they used to buy the water from him. He used to sell it. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam now said, Man yabiru bi Roma, biru Roma. من خالص ماله فيكون له بعين في الجنة. Who will buy this well? Will the Rahman, and Allah will give him in replace a well in Al-Jannah. If Allah gives somebody a well in Al-Jannah, automatically it will enter Al-Jannah. That is the who now came. It was Usman bin Affan radiyallahu anhu. فشرع عثمان ب35 ألف درهم. On that very day, Usman bought it 35,000 dirham. 35,000 dirham. Only their one time. What 35 dirham will be in our own time. He bought it from the Yahud and he told the Prophet, Jahatuha lillahi lil Muslimin. I devote it to Allah for the Muslim, and that is what the bill, the word for we that used to go to Hajj Umrah became Bill Usman word that they still there today. Usman bought it. Another historical example of waqf which Muslims today will need to think into spend our wealth into waqf. Land. We have another Sahabi that used what land as a waqf. Who did it? So this is another where our rich men, you can use your land as waqf. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he reached Medina, the first thing that was done is building of his mosque. This mosque that they want to build, the land belonged to one family called Banu Najjar. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam approached them. Ya Banu Najjar, oh the family of Najjar, send me your land to build my mosque. Saminuni, give me your price. قالوا يا رسول الله لا والله نطلب ثمنه من الله لا منك. No, never. We can never ask the price of our land from you. We are rather asking from Allah. We give it. Banu Najjar gave their land that the Prophet to build the wall. Waqf lillah. They gave it for Allah. So till then, today, all the Muslims pray in that mosque. Their Imam, Banu Najjar is having sadaqah. They will continue. So if our chairman can give a land to AL-HABIBIYYAH in this area, the reward will continue, and also the representative of our chairman, the reward will continue, even if you are not there. So this is another area of asset we can give as well. I think I've even entered into some of the things I was inside. So, let me go to Imam Shafi'i to know the importance, how the Sahaba, they know the importance of waqf. And Imam Shafi'i, one of our Imams, 4 Imams we have, قال جابر ما بقي أحد من أصحاب محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم له قدر على الوقف إلا وقف. وقال الشافعي رحمه الله بلغني أن أكثر من 80 رجلا من أصحاب رسول الله من الأنصار تصدقوا بصدقات موقوفة. That Imam Shafi'i said, I had that more than 80 companions who have what they gave their property in waqf. especially all these Khulafa Rashidun, Usman, Abu Bakr, Ali, Umar, all of them, they gave waqf their wealth. Then, after them, those who, the 10 best among the Sahaba, the complete, they gave waqf. So, waqf is one of the areas which we, as Muslims, we need to focus, spend our wealth. Moving to the categories of waqf. Waqf is categorized in different ways by scholars, in two ways generally. So based on the wealth and based on the beneficiary. So the wealth that you want to give out as waqf, they categorize it based on that, and based on beneficiary, what will be benefit from the waqf property. We're looking at based on the wealth, we have movable and unmovable. That is one categorization of work based on the wealth that we want to give out as work. Movable one, that is the asset that can move. I can put it in my pocket, like the one that our Imam said is part of the movable, 9 point something million. So that one is movable. Just throw it into the account as you go. But we cannot carry land. Land cannot be carried. It is unmovable. Then, based on beneficiary, we have charitable waqf. They call it al-waqf al-khayri. We have family waqf. They call it al-waqf al-dhuri or al-ahli. Then we have joint waqf, al-waqf al-mushtarak, that is the family and the charitable. So this charitable, they also call it public waqf. Then the last one, self-dedicated waqf. So it's also allowed. They call it al-waqfu ala-nafs. Al-waqfu ala-nafs, and all evidence from the Sunnah. Like, one can also even do waqfu for himself. Waqfu to a person himself is also allowed. This is the opinion of majority of scholars, and there is evidence for that in Sunnah. Then we will now move to the based on the assets. I want to talk on one aspect because of its dimension and our own development of Islamic finance today. That is cash waqf. That is where I want to talk much, and because of its flexibility and importance over other waqf, because other waqf, that is assets that we can use as waqf, others, the cash waqf also can create them, can create other type of asset. So that is why the majority of scholars today or Islamic organization like AL-HABIBIYYAH, the more encourage of giving cash waqf, and it's even easy that because it's flexible. Me and you, that we are not like our chairman and the chairman, we are not like them. We too can also contribute in waqf from cash waqf. But when we said is land, we need as a waqf. Me and the chief imam may not be in that category. So, but if they say cash waqf, so as organization we can peg it that You can donate at least 5,000. So we have come to some type of cash workflow so that we have. So we can peg it as a donation, cash workflow certificate. So 5,000. So that 5,000 you donate as work, you see how that 5,000 will continue till you live in this world and when you leave this world. To the rest of your life and after your life. That 5,000 as workful. So you see how it can be continue and you getting reward. So we need to do that as a Muslim, as I said. That don't leave this world unless you also plan something you get reward. Because as a Muslim, it's not only this world, it's our major concern, ultimate goal. Our hereafter is our ultimate goal. And there's area we can spend our life. Imam As-Suyuti, he made a kind of a poem where he mentioned some areas one can spend his wealth and will continue getting the reward after his death. إذا مات ابن آدم ليس يجري عليه من فعل غير عشر علوم بثها ودعاء نجل وغرس النخل والصدقات تجري وراثة مصرفين ورثة صغير وحفر لبير أو إجراء نهر وبيت للكريم بناه يهوي إليه أو بناه محل ذكر وتعليم لقرآن كريم وخذها من أحاديث بحصر. One of the scholars of Hadith, Imam Suyuti, he was the one composed this poem from Hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. When the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that إذا مات ابن آدم انقطع عنه عمله, when the son of Adam dies, انقطع عنه عمله, there is no record of who did the recording for him, إلا من ثلاث, except three things. One, sadaqatul jariyah, continuous charity, sadaqah that you have spent, and after your death, that sadaqah is still remain. It is workful that AL-HABIBIYYAH called us to know this one. So then, waladun salih, good child that is praying for him, and then ilmun yantafi'u bin-nas, and the knowledge he acquired and spend it when he was alive, the people are benefiting. But there are some areas where the Prophet also said that if you do it, you spend it out of your wealth, you give it to Allah. After your death, you still getting the reward. So Imam Suyuti, one of the scholars of Hadith, he now composed them in a poem that if this son of Adam, إذا مات ابن آدم, إذا مات ابن آدم ليس يجري, when son of Adam died, ليس يجري عليه من فعل غير عشر, when son of Adam died, nothing will be recorded for him except 10 things. 10 things will be recorded in his heart. As good it, continue to get the reward. بَثَّهَا, the knowledge is spread to people, which he was still benefiting from him after his death. The reward will continue. وَدُعَاءُ نَجِلٍ, and the prayer of his son. وَغَارِسُ النَّخَلِ وَالصَّدَقَاتُ تَجْرِي. Another thing that you can do, that after your death you still getting reward. Get a tree of fruit, plant it and give it, that people should be eating from this tree. Maybe mango, pineapple, orange, banana. You have it in your compound. You said, just anybody that want to get from this pineapple, pawpaw, let them cut it. In as much that tree, it still exists. People are raping from it, you'll be getting reward. وَالصَّدَقَةُ تَجْرِي, and the continuous charity, that one also is part of it. وَرَثَةُ مُصْحَفٍ وَرِبَاةُ صَغِيرٍ وَحَفْرِ الْبِئْرِ أَوْ إِجْرَاءُ نَهَرٍ. Another thing that you can do as a Muslim, when you leave this world, you get reward. وَرَثَةُ مُصْحَفٍ, Quran. Quran that you donated for the house of Allah, or the madrasa that donated this Quran. In as much the people, so as long the people are reading from that Quran, will be getting reward. The number of people. Buy Quran, send it to the mosque, to the madrasa, you'll be getting reward. Don't let belittle. That's why I said it is not on the time I'll be like our champion before I and you also can get something to buy Al-Jannah. But we don't know it. Buy many Quran, put it 10, 5, put it. وَرَثَةُ مُصْحَفٍ وَرِبَاةُ صَغِيرٍ وَحَفْرِ الْبِئْرِ أَوْ إِجْرَاءُ نَهَرٍ. Another thing, riba to staggering, those who, the armies of Muslim soldiers who stand at the border of Islamic State, stand as a defense so that the enemy should not come into our Muslim state, Muslim community. In as much those the armies were still standing there, they will be continue getting reward for their stand. The same thing, Hafri Bihri, to dig a well and give it as sadaqah. So today we have all. So some people imagine they are rich men, you big borehole in your house. Why can't you send a pipe outside? We have tap. The people should be taking. So if you have a borehole in your house, try to lay the pipe out of your fence, let the area. But some people, some Muslims, they don't know it. You have a borehole, only you drinking from it, and the people in the area, they are struggling of water. They are waiting for the government to give them water. Am I the one ruling us? No. Get opportunity. Any opportunity you have a borehole, lay pipe out. وَأَفُرِ الْبِئْرِ أَوْ إِجْرَاءُ نَهَرٍ. The same thing, إِجْرَاءُ نَهَرٍ. That is to get a stream to be going. Make it, maybe the river is blocked. One stream in your village is not going very well. Make it to be flowing. Or a dam which the people will be benefiting. Then, وَبَيْتٌ لِلْغَرِيبِ بِنَاهُ يَهْوِي بَنَاهُ أَوْ بَنَاهُ مَعَ الذِّكْرِ. Another thing one can benefit from it after his death. During the olden days, there used to be a kind of tent building along the road. along the desert. For if the traveler are going, maybe the night reach them, they should be having a rest. So it's something like look like our bus stop today. You can see AL-HABIBIYYAH can get one bus stop and put it in one of the road. Anytime the people are getting rest under the shade of that bus stop, you be getting reward. وَبَيْتٌ لِلْغَرِيبِ مَأْوًى. For people that is passing by, so that they can be having, because of the sun, because of the rain, they can hide themselves. It's a good thing that the reward is not. It's also powerful. أَوْ بَنَاهُ مَحَلِّ ذِكْرٍ. A person builds where they will be remembering Allah, like mosques, is another thing. وَتَعْلِيمُ الْقُرْآنِ الْكَرِيمِ فَخُذْهَا مِنْ أَحَادِيثَ بِحَصْرٍ. The third one is teaching of Quran. And if you are part of the course of teaching Quran, you facilitate it. You are the one pay the salary of the malams. It's part of the sadaqah and work that these 10,000 and make it. But I'm coming to that. How work, cash work is work in practical way. So this is some of the ways we can spend our wealth, then after that we receive the reward. They are coming to how cash work. Why cash work? A question. Cash work is more flexible, as I said, and does not face the problem associated with stable and static property wealth. So that is why it is encouraged by some scholars of today that once cash work should be encouraged among the Muslims, and also many people can participate in it, unlike property asset that is not movable. So, and this cash work it is acceptable, permissible, according to the Malikiya madhab. That is madhab we follow in Nigeria and mostly West Africa. And also the view of one of the scholars from the madhab of Imam Abu Hanifa is one of the students called Zufar. And also Imam Ahmad has two opinions. One opinion is that cash is not allowed to donate it as work. But another opinion said is allowed. And this is opinion Ibn Taymiyyah and Ibn Qayyim, who also is Hanbali scholar, they choose. So generally speaking, cash work is acceptable. And how is work? So let me give us a kind of a scenario from international organization. You may see, because of this social media, you may see from online, from this international organization, we need your workful donation as a cash. So just donate so amount. So what they do with this cash workful, how do they do it? For instance, they can just send a message, advert, buy a share of cash of $150 or $100, for instance. You see that they now give you certificates. They may say cash workful certificates, for instance. So this $100 you donate as what? As workful. They will now use it in a Sharia compliant investment. They invest it. When they invest it based on Mudoraba, partnership, business, where so your cash that you donate as wakfu will not be like a fund provider in Mudoraba. There is one business we call Mudoraba in Sharia, where one partner is Rabbul Mal, the founder of donor of the money, or the owner of the money. Then another one is Modorib, that is the manager. So the cash you donate will not serve as if you are Rabbul Mal. So the organization that will manage it and go invest it will not be like Modorib. So you will now indicate in the form given to you that which area you want this your workflow to be channeled to, that is to be spent to. It will be in the form. So if you now invest this $100, but it's not only your own, there's another thousands of Muslims donate. That's why I say it's very flexible. You can even also peg it to 5,000, 10,000, like that. So when they now pull it, so our imam is there. So we pull different categories of wealth based on the people. We can peg it 10,000, 5,000, wakfu. So we now pull it together. That's how they will pull it. If they now invest it, so based on the percentage that you have said, that the agreement will be there that whatever they generate as profit from your own cash, that's $100. So let us use Naira. We are not in the US. So let's say 100,000. So you donate it. 50,000 you donate it as wakfu. So they will invest this 50,000 in Sharia compliance business. So if they now generate profit, that profit will now be given out as charity. But your capital that you give will remain in the organization. So if our chairman give, let's say, 1 million cash wakfu, inshallah. Another person give 500,000, another person 100,000. So AL-HABIBIYYAH will now invest it, all this cash. So chairman will now say, whatever the profit you generate from this 100,000 or 100 million, whatever profit you generate, I want you to be paying 10 malam every month. 10 malams that teaching Quran. So that is it. Or I want you to be feeding people every Friday. MashaAllah. So the profit generated from that 1 million. So that is it. Are we getting it? So that is how summarily cash wakfu is operated. But they have some other dimension to practice in some country. I have like 10 to 15 countries that practice the wakfu. So because of the time, so let me set certain ruling. So Aja is very, very important. There are some ruling guiding the wakfu, which we need to know. One, the person that gives wakfu must have sense. Two, he must be adult, baligh. 3, so we don't have slave anymore. He must be free man or woman. 4, the property must be owned by him, not another person. And even if the property is owned by him, not enough. Also be able to transfer it, to give it out. You may hold the property, but from Sharia issue, the association that is your own, but you cannot transfer it. Example is Rahanu, pledge. You are collecting finance from the Islam, for instance, and you pledge your house as a pledge. And that house you make as a pledge, you cannot use it for work. So it's your own, but you cannot transfer it. So that's the third condition. Another one is the property must be lawful from the side of Sharia. Something that is not lawful, so it's not good to. Inna Allah Ta'ala tayyibun la yaqbalu illa tayyiba. Allah is pure and will not collect something except what is called. If somebody go and get Yahoo money, now say you want to make it at work, you will not get reward. Then another the condition is that perpetuity. So it should be continuous. Perpetuity to continue. Another thing is irrevocable. Irrevocability. So once you said I give this out as workful and you release it, you cannot say, oh Imam, please, that workful I gave you last week, I need it back. I have issues. It's at home from Sharia. You cannot get it back. Unlike ordinary gifts, and they give you gifts and I collect it back, is allowed from Sharia point of view. I didn't give you anymore. But if it is workful, once it's go out, bye. You can't collect it back. The workful. Another thing is inalienability. 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 Inalienable. That is inalienable. Any workful asset, once you give asset, it cannot be confiscated, not be inherited, not be give out as a gift. The government even cannot come there to dismantle the workful. No, that is part of the ruling concerning the workful. So I think inshallah we can stop here. So during the question, some other things will be answered. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
Takbir! Takbir! If there is anybody here who was not taking notes, you clearly missed out some things. I took so many notes. And sir, while you were delivering your lecture, sir, a lot of people were nodding, they were writing, they were speaking to each other, and honestly, I've learned a lot. I learned so much. I took nearly 4 sheets of papers of notes. But the good thing is that I'm going to have a copy of your presentation, which we will duplicate and share, because there are a lot of scholars here who are taking notes and who will find that very, very useful for their sermons. You send the soft copy to Malam Nuruddin. Okay, we'll be waiting together, sir. You spoke so well and you referenced the Quran. You took us to the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You took us through what directly the caliphs and the first followers did to promote, propagate, and sustain Islam at that time. How they gave out even the things they valued the most and said, no, we need it more here. I'm not sure we are doing that. I think right now what we do is the leftover we give. Even that one we are not giving. May Allah increase our faith, increase our hearts, so that we'll be empowered in our hearts to give out. Now, sir, Chairman, sir, I need to crave your indulgence. Right here, we have a lot of people in the hall who don't speak English. We have them in the hall, but they are here. and we don't want them to go away without benefiting from what we have taken. And alhamdulillah, they've been very, very patient. They've been sitting down quietly. You wouldn't even know they don't understand what was said. So I want to invite Sheikh Ibrahim Idris. Please help us. Excuse me, is it not you that say I should invite? Why did he shake his head? Because I called him Sheikh. Why would you shake your head when I call you Sheikh? Is that not what you are? That's what you are to me. You are a Sheikh to me. You were on radio yesterday. We had a very interesting conversation. I called him Sheikh and he was shaking his head. Oh no, I didn't pronounce it well. Sheikh. So he will take us 5 minutes, sir, in Hausa.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. wannan babban malami mai daraja mai albarka ya ɗauki kusan minti 30-40 yana sanar da mu abin da ake kira waƙaf. Ya kawo ayoyi Qur'ani da hadisan manzon Allah da kuma ayyuka na salafus salih sahabban manzon Allah har yan bayan baya yadda suka gudanar da rayuwarsu suka dabbaka wannan aiki na alkhairi na waqafi. Da farko ya sanar da mu meye ma waqafi tukuna, meye muhimmancin waqafi a addinin musulunci, menene hukuncin waqafi a addinin musulunci, yaya za mu yi mu ɗabbaka waƙafi a wannan rayuwa ta mu. Su ne abubuwan da ya gudanar da mu. Farko wannan kalma na waƙafi an samu asalinsa daga waƙafa, dakatarwa, tsayarwa. Amma a shari'a ma'anar waƙafi shine dukiyanka ka dakatar da ita, ka kafa ta, ka tsaye da ita, ba za ka yi amfani da ita ba, ka so daukar da ita don Allah. Shine ma'anar waƙafi. Ya kawo mana hujjoji daga alƙur'ani musamman cikin suratul baqara, man dhal ladhi yuqridu allaha qardan hasana, wane ne zai ba Allah rancen mafi kyawun arzikinsa, Allah kuma ya masa alƙawari ya ninninka masa shi rayuwarsa duniya da lahira. Ya kawo wannan aya ta cikin suratul baqara, lan tanalul birra hatta tunfiqu mimma tuhibbu. Wallahi ba za ku samu albirri ba a wajen Allah sai kun bayar da mafi soyuwan dukiyar. Albirru kamar yadda mufassirun suka faɗi shine aljanna. Ba ka samun aljanna sai ka ba da wani abu da kake so. Sannan ya ce wannan aya ba wai sai mai kuɗi ba, ko kai talaka ne ko naira 20 kake da shi, raba shi biyu ka ba da 10, kai raba 4 ka ba da naira 5 ka samu aljanna. Malam ya kawo mana misalin zuwan manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Madina. Akwai abubuwa biyu da suka faru, yanda aka nuna yan uwantaka tsakanin muhajiruna da suka zo daga Makka da kuma wanda suka zo suka tada mutanen Madina al-Ansar, yadda aka yi taimakekeniya, yadda aka ba yan uwa, mutum ya raba gidansa biyu ya ba ɗan uwansa na Makka, mutum ya raba gonarsa biyu ya ba ɗan uwansa na Makka wanda ya zo a talauci. Wayansu a talauci suka zo daga Makka, wayansu masu kuɗi ne suka rasa dukiyar don su biyo manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam don Allah. Ya kawo misalin sayyidina Usman, su mutanen Makka irin ruwan da suke sha ya fi na Madina daɗi, saboda haka ana samu sun samu wahala wajen shan ruwan Madina saboda yana da zartsi. Amma akwai wani wanda yake da wata rijiya wanda ita daɗinta sosai kamar na Makka. Manzon Allah ya kirkire shi, ce don Allah taimaka da wannan rijiya, sai na Usman ya ce a kara roke shi ko nawa ne zan sai wannan rijiya saboda a samu a ji daɗin abin da ake sha. Dan take sai na Usman ya ciro dirhami 35,000 ya sadaukar fi sabilillah a sai wannan rijiya a bayan lillahi fillah. Kaga tun daga lokacin ga tarihin wakafi. Sannan akwai waɗansu mutane Banu Najjar suna da fili, manzan Allah ya tuntube su ya ce ku bani wannan fili ta ku gina masallaci na Madina. Suka ce ya Rasulullah wallahi ba za mu bari ka sai wannan fili ba, a'a mun sadaukar da shi lillahi fillahi, mun sadaukar da shi. Tun da wannan lokacin aka so mu samu labarin wakafi. Allah ya gangaro da mu banda ayoyin Qur'ani da hadisan manzon Allah da kuma abubuwan da suka faru a Madina, ya gangaro da mu zuwa ga lokacin Imam Shafi'i. Imam Shafi'i ya yi wata kalma mai ƙarfi, ya ce a saninsa labari ya iso masa sahabbai sama da 80 masu arziki masu dukiya sun sadaukar da dukiyoyinsu ta hanyoyi wakafi, ko dai gina rijiya ko sadaukar da gona ko ba da fili ko ba da wurin da za a amfana a al'umma. Musamman wayannan su hudun na farko ko da fa'ur rashidin, sayyidina Abubakar, sayyidina Umar, sayyidina Usman, sayyidina Ali, da kuma sittatun baki ya sauran shidan nan wayanda mubashsharatu bil janna, dukkan wayannan masu dukiya ne sun sadaukar da dukiyoyinsu wajen wakafi. Malam sai ya zo ya kawo mana wayaya wakafin da yake ne, muna da wakafi menene wakafi? To ko dai ka sadakar da filinka da Allah ya sa ka mallaka, kana da CFO ɗinka ka mallakar da shi billahi, ko ka sadaukar da batun dukiya, ya kawo batun dukiya, kudinka ana wakafi da kudi. Sai dai akwai taraddudi, malamai sun yi kawo sharhi da dama akan wannan wakafi na kudi. Za mu zo kansa don ya ware tattaunawa na musamman akan shi. Akwai wakafin khairi wanda za ka ɗauki wani abu na alkhairi ka gudanar da shi. Akwai na iyali, mahaifinmu ya rasu mu 10, mu ce cikin dukiyar da ya bari mun ware wani ya zama wakafi lillahi fillahi, a yi amfani da shi al'umma ta amfana. Akwai kuma wakafi shine na mushtarika, wanda yan uwa ne ko kuma abokin sana'a na, kai zo mana kawo 500,000, ni man kawo 500,000, mu sadaukar da shi lillahi fillahi, mu gina rijiya a yi sha ana amfani da shi, ko mu gina famfo ko bohol, duk irin wannan shi ma wakafi. Akwai alwakafu ala nafs, wanda shi ne za ka yi, kai yau mahaifiyata Zainabu Allah ya gafarta mata, na ware 500,000 ko miliyan 2 bari in gina rijiya lillahi domin ita ta cigaba da samun ladan tana kabarinta, ko mahaifinka ko kakarka ko wani dan uwanka da kake kuka rashin sa, to ka tuna da shi ya cigaba da samun lada. Akan wannan wakafi na kudi, mutane suna ta taraddudi, akwai mazhabobi da dama, amma mu sani a Malikiya an yadda ana wakafi na kudi. Kuma yadda ake wakafin nan ya ci gaba da gudana, ba wai a ɗauki kudin a rabar ba, a'a, in ka kawo 100,000, na kawo 100,000, ciyaman ya kawo miliyan 10, vice ciyaman ya kawo miliyan 2, mu hada sai a sa a wani hannaye na sana'a. Riban da ake samun ciki sai a biya malaman Qur'ani, sai a dinga ciyar da mutane ran Juma'a ko ran Alhamis idan sun yi azumi. Shi ma wakafi ne mai gudana, wannan 5,000 da ka bayar gashi yana gudana tunda wannan ayyukan alkhairi na gudana. Sannan malam ya kawo hadisin nan na manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ce da mutum ya koma ga Allah to shi ke duk wani hanyar lada ya yanke, sai dai abubuwa 3: sadaqatu jariya wa waladun salih wa ilmun yantafi'u bihi an-nas. Yace aikin lada ya yanke idan mutum ya koma ga Allah, sai dai idan akwai sadaqatu jariya, wani abu da kashe fita na alkhairi, ko kuma kana da yaro as-salih wanda yake maka addu'a, ko kuma ka bar wata ilimi ko wani ilimi wanda jama'a ke amfana da shi. Allah ya ji kan magabatan sun shi da mana ayyukan alkhairi da yawa. Sai ya rero mana wa'insu baitoci wanda Imam Suyuti ya karanto, inda ya faɗa abubuwa guda 10 da za a iya amfani da shi a matsayin wakafi. Ba zan iya rero waƙan ba, amma na ɗauke su guda 10. Na ɗaya ilimi, kamar yadda sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya faɗi. Na biyu ɗanka mai maka addu'a, shi ma sadaka, shi ma jariya ne. Na uku ka dasa itaciya ko na mangoro ko na gwaiba ko na kankana ko na ayaba, mutane na ci suna jin daɗi, wannan shi ma wakafi. Na hudu shi ne kamar mu yadda muke musharaka a kudi, ɗabbaka wani abu na alkhairi da za a yi ta amfani da shi. Na 5 a samu sojoji suna ribaɗi a boda na al'ummar musulmai, suna kare musulmai daga danja, shi ma wannan yana cikin wakafi. Ko ka gina rijiya, ko yanzu rijiyan burtsatse inda duk bai za su amfana da shi. Ko ka samu hanya inda wato rafi ke gudana, amma an samu wani abu ya yi blocking din shi, a share shi, a gyara, a kwarbata mai kyau, ruwan na gudana, mutane na amfani da shi, shi ma wannan wakafi ne. Ko kuwa a zamanin da, lokacin da wato larabawa suke kan hanya na desert na sahara, sai mutum ya gina tanti ya ɗan yi yan rijiya ko yan rami haka ruwa na in sun zo sai su yada zango a wurin, wannan shi ma wakafi ne. Shi ne yanzu muke da guest house, ka ce gashi na gina guest house mai ɗakuna 25 lillahi fillahi, duk lokacin da wani babban malami ko wani bawan Allah ya zo gari a saukar da shi ba sai ya biya kuɗin hotel. Na tara shi ne koyar da alƙur'ani. Koyar da alƙur'ani babu babban wakafi da ya kai wannan. Ya yi bayanai da yawa amma daga ƙarshe ya kawo mana sharuɗan wakafi. Ba kowa ne zai ce gashi na ba da wakafi ba. A sai in mai hankali ne, sai baligi wanda ya balaga, sai wanda ba bawa ba, alhamdulillah ba mu da bayi yanzu, sai idan kai ne ka mallaki wannan abin da kake so ka ba da wakafi. Ko da ka mallaka kar ya zama marhunun, kar ya zama an cinginar da shi. Ka je ka aro kuɗi a banki ka jingina da gida sannan ka lokaci za ka ba da wakafi, wannan shubha ne ya yi. Na shida kuma abinda za ka bayar wakafin nan sai idan tsarkakakke ne. Inna Allah ta'ala tayyibun la yaqbalu illa tayyiba. Allah mai tsarki ne baya karban abu. Kar ka zo kai mana wakafi da gidan giya, Allah ya kiyaye. Na shida, na bakwai. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.